Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a 25-minute Mat Pilates class. We are just going to be using your ball. If you don't have one, you can do the whole thing without, so no excuses. We are working through the glutes, the triceps and the inner thighs today. Let's go. Okay beautiful people, grabbing that ball, we're popping it in between your inner thighs, bringing those feet nice and close underneath your hips. From there, we're just going to start rolling the shoulders up and back, get some movement through the body. And we're going to bring the arms with us here. So I want you to take a squat. We're sending those hips back. Those arms are reaching towards your ear. And then we're stretching up, press those arms behind you. We go again. We inhale on the way down. And then we exhale on the way up. Inhale, take it down. Exhale, lift. I want you to be nice and heavy through the heels here. Almost as though you're falling backwards. Nice. We're going to start to add a squeeze of the ball at the bottom. So we come down, we gently press the ball in, we release, and then we stretch back up. Keep that ball nice and high. We want to be feeling inner thighs here. Melt it down, big squeeze and release, stretch it up. Keep pressing those arms towards your ears, so nice and high. So we're getting a little bit of not mobility, but we're starting to get a bit of a stretch through that upper back. Good, we've got two more. On this last one, you're gonna meet me down, arms are overhead. We're gonna start to take little pulses. Think of pressing up and down through those heels. We should be getting a nice stretch here through the glutes, through the hamstrings. We've got 5, 4, start to bring those hands into your heart. 3, 2, 1, elbows are staying nice and wide. Can you lift one heel up? Tap that heel down, same leg again. We lift up and down. Now we're getting a little flexibility and mobility through that ankle. Really pressing over the toe, lift the heel nice and high. Keep pressing down into that supporting leg. 3, 2, we've got one more here. Can you start to take little pulses up and down from there for 8, 4, 6. Start to lower that heel down in 3, in 2, and 1. We stretch all the way up. We're melting all the way down into that squat. Just for 3, 2, 1 more, meet me down, other heel, we lift that heel up. We tap it down, again, we lift and melt. Try to keep the head nice and level, the tailbone nice and level. 3, 2, 1 more, holding that shape lifted, press up and down, pulse it out, pulse it out. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, drop that heel down. We've got 3 deep breaths. Inhale all the way up and down. Inhale. 1 more here. And let it all go. Amazing, guys. Okay, bringing that ball out now. We're gonna take it underneath the right heel. So, I'm just gonna face the front for a second, then I'll come to the side. So, right heel is on the ball, right toe is onto the floor. We're gonna take that left leg out to the side. Now I want you to be a little bit narrower than your usual squat here, but we're going for that squat sensation. So we're gonna start by taking that melt down into the legs. From there, I want you to push up through that supporting leg and we melt into a lunge behind you. So we're coming out to the side and then into your lunge. Straight away, we're getting some wobbles. Again, if you don't have a ball, guys, just do this without. You can always hold onto a bar or a table if you're struggling. So we're melting down, take it back. Now, what I want you to think of doing here is pushing that leg nice and straight every time you come up. So if you're keeping it bent, you're not gonna feel this as much. I want you to be feeling this through the quad here. That is your focus leg, not the leg that's coming to the side. Keep moving through that. So we take our squat, we take your lunge, we take your squat. Grow taller every single rep. Big float through the center before you fall to the side. Take it out. Take it down. Gorgeous, guys. And down. On your next one, meet me in that squat. We're holding that shape down. From there, can you pop your ball? Press that heel down into the shape. Pop it, pop it, pop it, pop it. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stretch it back up. We're coming back into that lunge. Same thing again here. Pop the ball, pop, 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 pop. Beautiful. Okay, we're gonna stay in your lunge now. I want you to start to sweep your hands by your ears in 3, 2, 1. Can we stretch all the way up? We melt all the way down. Now, it's a little different to your regular lunge. Obviously, we've got one foot elevated. So what I want you to do is send that tailbone a little longer behind you. And your lunge can be a little narrower. Oh my God, she is fucking very ready. And down. Oh my goodness. Okay, 2 more. This ball is not pumped up enough. 1 more. We're taking that shape down. From there, can you bring that back leg in an inch, out that inch? We come in, we come out. Good job, guys. In and out. In and out. So you're almost bringing it to meet that other foot. Straight back out. You're staying nice and bent in that front leg. Arms are long, chest is proud. We've got 3 more here. Stay with me, guys. And 2, shaking. And 1, keep it out. Pulse that ball. 3, 2, 1. Pulse the legs for 3, 2, 1. We hold. Do not go anywhere. Lift that heel up, melt the knees down. Reach forward over that toe. We've got 3, 2, 1. Gently drop your knee down to the floor. Little pat out of that bum if you need. I always get this wrong. Bear with me. Okay, so that front leg swings behind us. That's it. Ball comes underneath the opposite hand to leg. So I've got my right leg long. The ball is underneath my left hand here. Take a deep breath. From there, both elbows, both hips facing towards the floor as much as we can. Pushing the shape up, 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 up. From there, all I want you to do is think of bending the pointy bit of your elbow back into your belly button. So the eye of the elbow is staying pointed forward. From there, we take a melt down, down, down. As the ball rolls, we lift, lift, lift. Now the ball is only rolling because we're bending that arm and it has nowhere else to go. I don't want you to focus on the ball. So we're not hectically pressing into it. Your focus is that supporting arm. We should be starting to feel the tricep. Make sure that hand is right underneath your shoulders and you're pushing through all 5 fingertips. We don't want any sore wrists. If your wrists do start to twinge, just go both hands on the floor, get rid of the ball. If that is feeling good, meet me at center, and I just want you to float your back leg up, 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 up. Nothing changes, your leg is just lifted now. So we roll the shape forward, and then as you come up, a little tap of that toe down. So it's like a seesaw motion here, really nice and controlled. Nothing crazy. I want you to find that beautiful balance all the way through that movement. So we're not jerking through it, it's nice and smooth. All the way through. Oh, the arm is burning. Guys, I've had a little bit of time off and I can feel it. We got 3 more. And 2. Good, let's take 1 more from here. We're gonna melt the whole shape down to the floor. Elbows are coming down, happy days. The arms get a little bit of a rest. From there, with that back leg, can you cross inner thigh over inner thigh? Stretch the leg back out. So we cross inner thigh over inner thigh, stretch back out. We're coming back into those glutes. We cross and stretch. Now as you cross, try not to let the hips wiggle, yeah? Keep the hips towards the floor. The movement's coming from that leg. We should feel that inner thigh once again. Tap and stretch. Keep the bellies lifted up. Eye gaze just where your thumbs are, roughly. Now you might be feeling your supporting glute more than your top one. That is absolutely fine. It's doing a lot of stabilizing here. We cross and stretch. 3 more like this. Into. We've got 1 more here. Can you hold this neck shake up? Pulses, pulse, pulse. Pulse, pulse, continuing on with that inner thigh work. I want you to keep your legs straight this time. We tap the toes, we cross, we come back up to center. Now tap the outside of the shape, back up to center. So it's drawing a nice big rainbow. Again, you're keeping your eyes on those hips. Tap and lift. Once you've got it, we can take it a touch faster, keeping that control. Exhale, sweep. Exhale, sweep, and sweep. Beautiful team, keep moving up and down. Up and down. We got 3. We have 2. Check on your hips. Mine is starting to go. We've got 1 more. Ow, you're bringing the shape back to center. Little pulses. As you are pulsing, you are tucking that ball behind your inner thigh. I know, not your inner thigh, your hamstring. We are not done. We're flexing that foot. We are nearly done, I promise. Little pulses to the ceiling. From there, hold the leg high. Can you start to walk your hands up onto your forearms? Melt back down. I want you to see if you can keep that ball completely still in space. We're eliminating those hip wobbles as much as we can. Once you've got it, let's go a little bit faster. Come on, up, up, down, down. Keep your leg pressing high. Squeeze that ball nice and tight. Everything on fire. Lift. Let's go for 3, 2, 1 more. You're meeting me up at the top. Elbows back towards your body. Can we take a push up? We stretch the shape. 2 squeezes of your ball. In. We melt it down. Lift. Squeeze and squeeze. Remember, elbows go back, chest goes forward. We're not leading from the nose. Good. Okay, we're halfway here. We've got 5 more full sets. That's 1. Keep that leg high. That's 2. Let's go a little slower on that push-up. 3. Yes. In 2. In 1. You know what's coming. Pulse it down for 4. 3, 2. I want you to hold as you squeeze the ball for 4. 3, 2, 1. Stretching up from there. Bring that ball in front of you. Pressing back onto your heels. Are we ready? Let's go. So we are starting with the left foot on the ball. So left heel. Right heel to the side. Got our squat, we've got our lunges. Let's go. Oh my goodness, melt down. Stretch that leg, swing it back. We're going super, super slow at the start. Finding the balance, find your center, which I'm clearly struggling to do. We've got 1 more, this one. We're gonna hold in that squat position, hold it down. Pulse that heel, press, 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 press. 3, 2, 1, swing that leg back, lunge it down. We pulse, 8, 7, 6. Arms by the ears, in 3, 2, 1. We stretch all the way up. Adjust if you need. Remember, slightly narrower. Send that tailbone behind you. Both your knees should be facing forward here. Nice and parallel. As little weight, oh my God, through that ball as we can. You can tell it's been a minute, guys. Up and melt. And 2 to go. 1 to go. Hold it down. Can we bring that back leg? We take it in an inch, out that inch, in and out. Little pulses up and down. Try to get your heel up and out of that ball. I know it burns, you can do it. We've got 3, 2, 1. Hold it, heel down. 4, 3, 2, pulses. 4, 3, wherever you are holding there. Eye gaze on the floor, heel up, knees down, bum out. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, gently melt the shape down. Quivering. We are quivering in the front leg. Okay, let's go. Swing that leg behind you. Opposite hand to leg. So this time, for me, it's right hand on the ball, left leg extends. Pointy part of the elbow back towards your belly button. We start to take our dip. We're just thinking about the arms for now. Nothing happening in the leg. You're finding that tricep. We should already be active from those push-ups. We melt. We lift. We've got 2 more here. Then you've got the option to add your leg. Here we go, once more. Come to center, float that leg behind you. Here we go, nothing changes, seesaw down. Tap that toe. We're going slow and steady here. Gorgeous, guys. We've got 3 more. Bend that elbow in, control it down. We've got 2. I'm going quiet, which means I'm struggling. We got 1. Elbows melt down to the floor. We're holding that ball. Little pulses in your toe as you set yourselves up. Hips to the floor. Belly's lifted up into the back of your spine. 3, 2, 1. We start with those gentle crosses. Stretch it out. I want you to really think about your adductors here. Glue them together. Four more. 4. And 2. And 1. Holding that leg out, 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 out. From there we take it a little higher. Tap it straight leg. Sweep up and over, other side. Drawing those mighty big rainbows here. Up and down. As little movement through those hips as we can. There will be some, of course, but we're not going crazy. We're not sacrificing form for height here. Everything is working. I can literally feel it. Up and down. Up and back. Beautiful. 3 more full sets. We've got 3. We've got 2. We've got 1. Can you bring that leg back into center? You're starting to take little pulses up and up. As you're pulsing, tuck that ball behind. Start to flex your foot. Grip it nice and tight. We've got 3, 2, 1. Hold the leg. We crawl all the way up, all the way down. Remember your goal here, your challenge. Keep that ball still, legs still nice and high. As little rocking side to side as we can. Can we start to speed that up? Let's go up, up. Oh my God, my ass. Lift that ball up. 3, 2, 1 more. Bring those hands nice and narrow. We hold the shape there. Let's go. Elbows come back. We stretch it up. We squeeze. 1 and 2. Melt. Push. Nice and strong here. See how low down towards that floor you can come. Make sure you're still reaching forward slightly. That's 5. We are halfway there. Come on. 5. 4. I'm speeding up. Let's slow it down. 3, 2, 1. 1 more big push up. Meet me down. Pulses for 4. 3, 2, hold it, squeeze the ball in 4, and 3, 2, 1. And release. Take that beautiful stretch. Hands forward. Happy days, guys. We are down to the floor, grabbing that ball for me. We're gonna come on to your side, lying all the way down. I want you to dip that ball kind of in front of your belly button here, and then pop your top leg on top of it. Just check for me that your hips aren't rolling towards the floor like so. You want them to be stacked on top of one another nicely here. Underneath leg is gonna stretch out nice and long. We're gonna take a flex of that foot. Now, pop your favorite drink on the heel of your foot. Oat latte for me today, please. From there, we're gonna stretch that leg so long that it's forced to lift up and off the floor, and then it gently melts back down to its starting position. Now, it's not gonna be crazy high here. Please don't pull something, flicking it up. We want it to be nice and low, nice and controlled. It's really intentional here. If you start to go too high, it's actually gonna take away from the adductors, which we're trying to use. Exhale on the way up, and we lower down. Growing nice and long through the center. So you're thinking of those hips pulling away from your shoulders. In 3, in 2, in 1. We're gonna hold the next one up, 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 up. From there, can you start to point your toe and flex the toe? The leg height is not going anywhere. Point and flex. We go point and flex. We have 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1 more. There, we're gonna hold that leg pointed. With that pointed toe, can you start to draw mini, mini circles up and around, up and around, up and around in 3, 2, ow, 1, reverse at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final push here. Can we go mini rainbows now? Up and down. We go up and back. We go up and down. Paint that sky. We've got 3, 2, 1. I lied. We've got pulses. Pulse up. Up and up for 8, 7, 6. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping the shape down from there. Are we okay? That fucking hurt. From there, we are crawling ourselves up onto your elbow, and we're swinging those legs out in front of you. From there, I want us to reach that ball nice and high. We're gonna bend that back leg. Pushing yourself up nice and proud in that underneath arm. Floating that heel to reach the ball, we take a little tap and melt it down. We take a little tap and melt it down. So if we're leading from that heel, again, we're using that inner thigh. Check if the flex foot feels better for you, up to you, I don't mind. Now, my leg can go fairly high here. It does not have to though. So please, if your leg is down here but you're feeling it, that's absolutely fine, you're doing great. What we don't want to do is sacrifice, again, the form and do this one, okay? Staying up nice and proud. We've got 4 more like this. I am on fire just like you. 3, 2, 1. Can you drop that leg down? From there, can you push your hips up? Melt the tailbone down. Float the leg up. We press back. We go again. We push up through that back leg underneath waist. So it's almost like a side plank here. Float it up. Push into that underneath arm. Underneath oblique. We've just got 2 more here. 1 more here. And then I want you to push yourself up 1 more time. We're holding that shape up. We're taking that arm down to the floor. We're lifting that arm up, up, up. Tap it all the way down. And we lift. Take it down. Can we lift your back heel up? Get a little bit more height. Tap and lift. We go tap and lift. In 5, push up. In 4, 3, 2, 1 more, guys. Hold it there. You know what's coming. Little dips. Up and down, up and down, up and down. 4, 6, 5. Focus on the underneath waistline. 3, 2, 1. Melt the shape down. Folding your legs in. We're taking a beautiful stretch. Up and over. Let's take it to the other side. Lying down on the arms. 4 in front of that belly button. Underneath leg long. We're starting with your flex foot. Pull the shoulders away from the hips. Float that leg up, up, up. Melt the leg down, down, down. Exhale. Gliding nice and long. Good, the slower the better here, because that means you're using the muscle, not momentum. In 3, in 2, in 1. You're holding that leg there. We take our point, we take our flex, we take our point, we take our flex. Little bit higher, little bit longer. In 3, ribs closed. In 2, abs on. 1 point, circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We reverse in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rainbows up, down, up, back, up, down, up, back. 4, 3, 2, fight for it. We've got 1. Come to center. Pulses up, up. 8, 6. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the shape down. Rolling yourselves up from there. We are swapping those legs over. So top leg is back, underneath leg is up, elbow underneath your shoulders. Can we float that heel up to lift that leg? Wow, this leg is going crazy high. Take it down. Option to flex that foot if that feels better for you. Okay, get ready to take our combo in 2 and in 1. Let's go. Can we lift ourselves up? Melt it down, float the leg, and we lower. We go again, push. Now the goal is to find that waistline. So we want to keep your hips, try to face them forward almost as much as we can, so we're finding that look-alike side plank. I can definitely feel this. One side might feel better than the other. Once more. And then we're pushing all the way back up into that shape. Hold it there, take that arm down. Lift the arm up, we can lift that back heel. Push yourself, oh my God, forward. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Once more, little dips in your hips for 10, 9, 8, 7. Bit more range with that heel lifted. In 3 and 2 and 1. Melting down, big stretch, up and over, mermaid. Amazing, guys. You are all done for the day. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time.